Hi guys, so it's Jay from Nicola J Creations with my second blog video for my final major project for Art and Design Diploma. So some of you will already know that I've decided to study, research and create artwork from a previous domestic violence relationship that I have been in, and extending it into doing something really powerful and creative at the end to show the transformation of who Jay is now. So I thought I would show you my progression so far. Bear in mind that the Isle of Man has now gone into lockdown for 21 days, possibly longer. So doing a certain amount of things that I wanted to do before going into isolation isn't going to be possible, unfortunately. So I'm going to be finding other ways to problem solve, which will actually help on my course, so it's not a bad thing. And yeah, this is the start of my research book, which I'll turn you around for. So this is my front cover, which is newspaper that's been shredded, ripped up and squelched after a process which I will just show you. But I couldn't get rid of the newspaper because I thought the newspaper was absolutely fantastic, and yeah, we like it, and I was lucky enough to be able to get this bit in here, news from the courtroom, and I thought that's quite appropriate really for what I'm doing. So my aim is here on the first page to put a me page, so I'll have my photograph, my artist statement, and this page will show my peers and lecturers and my examination board of what I'm trying to get out of what I'm doing. So I moved on to looking on YouTube at some inspiration for creating a mind map that would be slightly different to what we're all used to, and I came across an artist called Val Britton and fell madly in love with her work. It's so passionate, it's so expressive, and yeah, I was just like, this is so me, this is so what I want to do. What you do is, well, in her film, she gets like a powder paint which she puts into water, and then she gets a piece of paper and then she spills it on whatever direction. It's almost like taking your linear perspective away, which is just so much fun. I absolutely love the creativity side of it and the freedom of being that expressive with your paint. And then you can scrunch the paper up, which is what I did, and then I ironed the paper out when it was dry, and this is basically what has transformed on the page, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, you've got the lines here. This is my like negative side, because obviously the first 5 weeks I want to do work that's going to document my emotions, feelings, the actual factual side, like putting newspaper clippings in, putting in the photographs of my Facebook account that I had at the time with the death threats and stuff in, and how I felt, and doing some photography off that, so like nightmares, looking at night time, and already been outside tonight and taking some wicked photographs. And then I've gone on to doing my beautiful, creative, colourful page. So this is my mind map. And the words that I've come out with so far, because I think a mind map is something you can keep adding to. I don't think there's any destination of it stopping. It's a progressive movement, and it's beautiful to be able to do a mind map and really delve deep. So I've got lost, I've got fire, I've got brigade, obviously fire brigade, strangle, fire, restrain, suffocation, help, torture, death, articles, court, attempt, death, cut, silence, decay, restrain, trauma, anxiety, scream, bang, fireworks, bleed, police, stab, pierce and help. And I think one of the most important bits of this is 87 Lakeside Drive. Now it could be anywhere in the world. I'm not really going to try and divulge the address too far because I don't want to break any kind of regulations or rules. And then onto my colourful page, which I'm going to keep working back on. I have got freedom, I've got hope, I've got light, escape, love, release, happiness and creativity, and flourish. Now what Val Britton does is she creates these beautiful like installation pieces, which are massive, on a massive scale, which are really, really exciting, and almost like maps and roads, and she'll extend it by putting like rope onto them, and it's just amazing. But for a mind map, I thought it was absolutely perfect. And then I went on to looking at word association of the word release, which I'm going to add to, and I started doing it on the laptop, which I can't show you at the moment because I've just closed the baby girl down for the night. But this is my colour fairy page, and as some of you will already know because you're in class with me, yes, my voice has changed on video, and yes, I'm very aware of this. So I've got my dark palette is starting to ruin here, so I'm looking at like grey tones, or like the dark purples, and going into the greys, going into darks, going into like the dark green with a hint of blue in, going into like the fair colours like red. And I know that from previous projects that Colour Fairy tells us that the colour red actually heightens your heartbeat, which is quite interesting. It can mean a load of different things, the colour red, but for me it stands out as fear. Then I started to think about like nightmares, because with the PTSD I suffer from like night terrors. Sometimes they're not too bad, sometimes I'll end up like screaming and waking myself up and people that are around me, unfortunately. I really hope that doesn't happen for the next 21 days, but if it does, I think we'll roll the punches. Rolling with my homies. Then we've got our mood emotions, like these different things. So I'll be quite interested actually if you could put a comment below as to if these particular colours here suit any of your moods. Maybe you've been in the same position as me, or maybe you know somebody that has. Maybe they won't want to put a comment below and tell me if any of those colours stand out for them, or if there's any colours I might think about to extend it with. That'd be really, really cool. And then I started to read this wonderful book here, which is Writing for Journalists. Now, I'm aware I'm doing art. However, I've been aware from day one through showing one of my professors, Juan, who is an awesome artist. No, I'm not trying to get extra credit here, but he is pretty cool. And it's a Writing for Journalists book because I have got a journalistic style in my art books. A lot of artists would be like, oh, don't write stuff and just draw everything, and you should only write the things that you can't draw. But for me, I know that I've developed an artifactual style, and I know that writing is a form of expression to me that's really, really important. So I know that my art book will feature this. And yeah, updating you guys on what I've been doing has been my next job today. And obviously moving in with a certain somebody for 21 days. Oh my god, I'll let you know if I'm still alive at the end of this, and if he's still alive at the end of this. See it as like an experiment. So yeah, if anyone's got anything they might want to like share with me, any ideas or anything like that, I'd be really, really excited to hear from you guys. So yeah, peace out, homies. Bye.